Let's talk to our Unk, right? I don't know if I can call him that, all right? Tim Rink, Cardinals pre- and post-game host on the radio. Is that fair, Tim?
It's fair.
It's fair?
It's fair.
Always good to talk to Tim. Always good to have Tim in studio. Tim, who's standing out at training camp for you so far? I know you've been out there a few days too as well. Who do you like so far?
You know what? Overall, the defense looks great right now, but it's to be expected. The defense is always ahead of the offense early on in camp. But guys, I think we talked about it earlier. He's apparently eating his Wheaties now. It's Marvin Harrison Jr. He's bigger, he's stronger. I don't know if he's faster, but he's going to be a whole lot better in year two. Look, I got the numbers here, right? 62 catches, 885 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Actually better numbers than Larry Fitzgerald had as a rookie. But anybody who watched the Cardinals day in and day out last year, they know when it came to impacting games and making critical plays at critical times, Marvin Harrison Jr.'s rookie season fell short of expectations. And I think the first guy to realize that is the most important guy, and that's Marvin Harrison Jr. So he clearly rededicated himself in the weight room to get bigger and stronger. And I think he can be a much more effective threat in terms of the 50-50 balls, making those catches downfield.
We've seen that so far in camp, too.
Yeah, and he's doing it in camp right now. And I think that's where he has to get better. Look, I've said this before. I think Marvin Harrison Jr., his own abilities kind of hurt him a bit in college, in that Big Ten corners couldn't stay anywhere near him. He didn't have to make contested catches. He was always wide open at Ohio State. But I think this year, Kyler Murray's going to finally have maybe the first downfield weapon that's bordering on elite since DeAndre Hopkins, guys. And I believe that Marvin Harrison Jr. is ready to make that jump.
And another second-year player on offense you were looking at was Isaiah Adams on the O-line.
Yeah, you know what? Here's another guy that rededicated himself in the weight room. There's no question about it. Isaiah Adams has ability, right? The right guard job technically is open for the Arizona Cardinals, but after this week in practice, I don't think it's open anymore. I think the competition is closed for business. And the two padded practices, Jonathan Gannon said Isaiah Adams was the all-star of training camp. And this is a guy who, when you look at the left side of the line with Paris Johnson Jr. and Evan Brown and Froholt in the middle, there were question marks with Jonah Williams' health and Isaiah Adams' inexperience would even win the job. So far through camp, I think he's won the job. And I think not only that, guys, I think he can be a force at that right guard position. Cardinals' offensive line was pretty good last year. They protected Kyler. It was the third best rushing attack in Arizona Cardinals history. So they can get even better now if Adams can step up and do the job.
Let's talk about a newcomer to this team, whether it's a rookie or a free agent or somebody who was brought in on the offseason. Who are you most impressed with joining this team?
Guys, I love the draft pick of Will Johnson. I mean, and if it was a luxury when they drafted him in the second round, when Johnson fell to the second round, now it's a necessity. Sean Murphy-Bunting is out for the year. Star Thomas is out for the year. And Will Johnson's now, it's his job to lose. I love the three corners. They're all young. Garrett Williams, year 3. Max Melton, year 2. And Will Johnson in year 1 now.
Let him grow.
I think even if, honestly, guys, I think if Murphy-Bunting and Star Thomas were healthy, I think Will Johnson still may have won a starting job. I think he's that good. I think Will Johnson falling to the Cardinals in the second round might be one of their biggest draft breaks
in a long time.
Since Robert Gallery was selected by the Raiders at number 2 over Larry Fitzgerald at number 3.
All right, we'll get you out here on this, Tim. We got about 30 seconds left. Give me a bold prediction. Come on.
You got bold?
Bold.
Bold with a capital
B. If we're going to go bold, we can't go bold negative, right? I can't give you Jacoby Brissett takes over the job.
No,
in
you can just say whatever's on your heart, Tim.
All
right, here's what I got. I thought about this. I knew you were going to ask me it. I think the Cardinals have a real favorable schedule early on in the season. I think they're going to start 6-1. I think they're going to parlay that into a 12-5 finish, and I think they're going to win their first division title since 2015. How about that for bold?
Lina?
Don't put a gun to my head.
Yeah. We're not going to.
We're looking for bold.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the best part about this, finally someone has joined me on my island with 12 wins.
12-win island,
it's just
right
him and
here.
I. That's it.
Hey, listen, if you start 6-1, it doesn't take much to get to 12-5.
True.
Well, it takes a lot to beat the San Francisco 49ers
That's
and
the
Seahawks.
That's the one they're going to lose,
time.
Lina. They're going to lose at San Francisco, and they're going to win the other 6.
The best part is, Tim, we're going to start you off on the season here on Locker Room Week 1. We'll revisit this.
We'll roll the tape.
You know what? After week 7, cue this tape up.
There we go.